At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes which comes but rarely in history, and we step from the old to the new, when an age ends and the soul of the nation, long sufferings, find utterance. It is fitting that at this solemn moment we take the pledge of dedication to service of India and her people and to still large cause of humanity. This nation has been built by our farmers, our workers, our mothers, and our sisters, and the youth. The country has been reached here today because of generation to generation rigorous undertaken by sages, our saints, and our masters, our teachers, our scientists, and social workers. This great people and this great generation who had worked for the country throughout their lives deserve our deepest respect. This is the strength of India's democracy. This is an individual legacy which we have inherited from the architects of the Constitution. This country has been built on such a foundation of Asian culture heritage, where we were told of only one mantra during Vedic period, which is indicative of our culture, which we have learned, we have memorized. Sang Vadvadam, Samvo Manasi Janatam. We walk together, we move together, we think together, we resolve together, and together we take this country forward. Unfortunately, we have an environment today where if you approach anyone for some work, he begins by saying, "What does it mean for me?" He begins by saying, "What does it involve in me?" And when he comes to know that it does not entail any benefit for him, immediately he says, "Why should I bother?" Have to rise above the feeling of what does it mean for me and why should I bother. Everything is not for self interest only. There are certain things which are meant for the countries and we have to define this national character. We have to rise above the feelings of why should I bother and what does it mean for me. And instead, we have to think that I am for the nation's interest and this field I am going to lead. We have to inculcate this sentiment. Shun all the sins committed so far. Give up that way, follow the way of goodwill and brotherhood, and let's resolve to take the country forward. I believe we can do it. With advancement of science, we have rising feeling of modernity in our mind. But what do we do? The disparity, the point of the female poeticide and the polluted and the tainted minds of the 21st century has we will have to liberate from it, and that is the message to us to this freedom. Whether citizens of the country should take step forward for the welfare of the nation or not. You imagine if these 125 crore countrymen move one step forward, then the country moves 125 crore steps forward. The meaning of democracy is not just limited to electing a government, but its meaning is that 125 crore of the citizens work together, joining shoulder with the government to fulfill hopes and aspirations of the country. This is the meaning of democracy. It is a country of young people. The 65% of population of the country happens to be under the age of 35. Our country has the largest number of youths in this world. We ever thought of deriving an advantage out of it? Today, the world needs a skilled workforce. Today, India also needs a skilled workforce. A soldier sacrifices himself at the border to protect Mother India. Similarly, a farmer serves Mother India by filling the godowns with grains. This is also nation service. Filling the granary is the biggest nation service that a farmer provides. This is why Lal Bahadur Shastri had told Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. It will be the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi in 2019. How do we celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi, who gave us freedom, who brought us so much honor to such a big country in this world. What do we do to give Mahatma Gandhi? Brothers and sisters, Mahatma Gandhi had cleanliness and sanitation closest to his heart. Whether we resolve not to leave a speck of dirt in our village, city, street, area, school, hospital, temple, and what do we have by 2019 when we celebrate 150th anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi? This happens not just with the government but with the public participation. That's why we have to do it together. We also have Maharshi Aurobindo, being a rebel, moved on moved on to achieve the status of a yoga guru. With regard to the destiny of India, he remarked, I have the faith that the divine power and spiritual heritage of India will play an important role towards the welfare of the world. Such sentiments were echoed by Marsh Irvin. I strongly believe in the words of legends. I have great faith in the statements made by Aztecs, sage, and saints. I am reminded of the words of Swami Vivekananda. He had said, I can see before my eyes India awakening once again. My mother India would be seated as a world guru. Every Indian would render service to the welfare of humanity. This legacy of India would be useful for the welfare of the world. These words were spoken by Swami Vivekananda in his style. Friends, the words of Vivekananda can never be untrue. The words of Vivekananda, his dream of seeing India echoes as world guru, his vision incumbent upon our dreams. This capable country, blessed with nature's botany, this country of youth can do much more to the world in the coming days. Today, we resolve to do something for the country. Let's be useful to the country. We will move ahead with a resolve to take the country forward. Assure this country has a destiny. It is destined to work for the welfare of the world. It is said by Vivekananda, India is born. 125 crore countrymen have to move forward wholeheartedly for the welfare of the nation. Eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. We have to move forward with this resolution. Speak loudly with the full voice. Bharat Mata Ki Jai.